It's Friday. It's 4 p.m. in New York City, 8 p.m. in Reykjavik, Iceland, 10 p.m. in Rome, Italy, and 2:30 in dentist office around the world. That means it's time for the best trivia game in the entire world that I am also the host of, one2win Trivia. Hello, friends. One and all, I hope you're all doing really well. Today is Friday, October 7th, 2022, and ring the alarm. Let's get the alarm rung. Let's go, because it is October, babies. Grab your wigs, grab your candy corns, and get in here. We're going spooking, girls. Come on. I mean, finally, October. Finally time to pick us some apples and pumpkins, carve our little pumps out, make a jack-o'-lantern situation, and take our brooms out for a ride, my witches. October is my favorite month. It's the best season. Like, arguably, October is the best. Hi, everybody in the chat. Mega Mommy, how you doing? The Good Night, how are you doing? Mr. Pirate, I saw you in the chat. That's nice. In the Catskill Mountains where I am right now, the leaves are all different colors right now, and it's really amazing and beautiful. But I want to know real quick, have you thought about your Halloween costumes yet? I don't mean to stress you out, but we have a time. We have the whole month, but you gotta start thinking of options. We're at the time now when you have to start thinking of your Halloween costume and the options. Will I be able to get the items in time? I'm stressing myself out. Okay, anyway, let's do the whole thing. Hi, everybody. I'm Timothy Dunn. I'm your host. Your ghost of a host. I'm going to be haunting your screen the entire 20 minutes. Come find me on Twitter or Instagram and say hello. I like saying hello. I'm a real person. You know what? I'm pumpkin flavored. I'm a pumpkin flavored person today. I actually had a pumpkin flavored coffee and a pumpkin muffin today. And I bought a big old tub of candy corn. How about that? I'm in a great mood now, and I hope you're in a great mood too, because in just a second, I'm going to be asking you 12 general knowledge trivia questions, and I'm going to give you 10 seconds to tap on the answer on your screen that you think is correct. If you tap wrong, no big deal. You can just change your answer within the 10-second window we give you. The more questions you get right and the faster you do it, the closer you'll be to winning our top prize today. And today, we're playing for a prize pot of $50 dang dollars. We're splitting that three ways. $15 for second place, $10 for third place, and $25 for the winner. That's a huge amount of money for a trivia game. You can buy a lot of pumpkins for $25. Okay? Great prize amounts. Can't argue with that. And remember, in this game, there are no eliminations and there is no penalty for guessing. So if you get a question wrong, just keep on playing and don't let it trip you up, because time is of the essence in this game. Because prizes will be awarded to the players who get the most amount of questions right in the least amount of time. That makes sense how we do it, right? And let me remind you that if you do really well today and land yourself in our top 10 winners circle, oh, mamma mia, you'll be the owner of some brand new little binoculars. It's our very first power-up. Some way to help you play the game, The top 3 get some moolah and the top 10 get a power-up. Now, you use the binoculars. Everyone asks, how do you use them? So if you look at your little screen, there's a binoculars thing. So if you have any binoculars, it'll be there. During the game, you tap on the binoculars thing on your screen, and it tells you during the question what other players are guessing is their answer. It's like a poll the other players situation. So use it. If you have them, use them. You can only use them once, though, so think about it. Use on a question that you could use a little bump on. $25 only buys 2 pumpkins these days? Really? Is the price of pumpkins really gone? Pumpkins are $12.50? That's a lot for maybe the little gourd ones. I like the little gourd ones. And the white ones and the weird color. I like the warty ones. I always used to get the short and fat pumpkins. Some people go for the tall, long ones. I like the short and fat pumpkins. So, hey, listen. In today's economy, if you get any pumpkin, be grateful. You know what I mean? Okay. I hope you're having a good mood. I hope you're ready to play. I'm ready to play. And before anyone says anything about candy corn, let me just show you a little friend that I found today. Ooh, look, it's a tub of candy corn. Hello, friend. I can't wait to talk to you later. Oh, candy corn. Happy days. Happy Halloween. To get some positive juju going and to get our spirits up, let's see some October-themed emojis in the chat. Ghosts, pumpkins, skeletons, maybe ghouls, goblins, zombies, wizards, warlocks. I don't know. Some autumnal acorns, falling leaves. Let's get some of that flowing in the chat. I could really go for that. You know what I mean? Some autumnal themed chat. There we go. I see some falling leaves. Oh, y'all are just the best. Here we go. Now let's all take a deep breath. We're about to go with question 1. So focus, go with your gut, change your answer if you need to. What else? Have a nice time, have fun, smile. We're just playing a game and that's all fun. All right, I'm feeling good. Here we go. Let's do Q1. Q1, good luck, everybody. Q1. What is the official currency of Mexico? Is it the Mexican peso, the Tajikistan somoni, or the Vietnamese dong? Some of these words will trick me up, aren't they? The official currency of Mexico. Well, this is hopefully a nice little easy way to kick off today's quiz, And world currencies was a category requested by a one2win winner in last week's survey. And if that was you, I know you just actually wanted to show off that you knew how to pronounce Tajikistan and say what their currency was. That's okay. And do it next time, maybe that'll be the right answer, but it's not this time. So how would you pay for your purchases in Mexico? Well, you'd have to fish out some Mexican pesos, of course. Do you want to know how many of you got that one right? That was a good pun right there. 85 one-to-winners picked the right one here. The right one here. Oh, you got to feel good about some of these puns, right? Great job to the 85 of you. Bookworms unite, because here comes Q2. And you know how we do it. What is the name of Louis Sachar's best-known young adult novel? Is it Gapes, Holes, or Rings? Some suspect words as answer choices, but that's time right there. Now, I think just about everybody must have read this book at some point. But can you remember what it is called? Oh, it tells the story of Stanley Yelnats. That's a nice little palindrome right there, who is sent to a boot camp in a Texas desert after being accused of a theft that he did not commit. He realized the events leading up to that moment may be well attributed to a curse put on his family, his great-great-grandfather in Latvia many generations ago, and now it's up to him to break that curse. Will he do it? The story, though, gets its name from the 5x5x5 holes that the campmates are required to dig each day. Holes is the answer we were looking for. 71 to winners managed to dig that one out. Nice job done. 8 of you guessed Gapes. I don't know if that was the answer you thought it was, but we'll move on to Q3 and see how that treats us. Q3, here we go. Q3, where is the Japanese dish Sukiyaki traditionally prepared? Is it at the table, on the floor, or outdoors? The Japanese dish Sukiyaki. That's time right there. Okay, see, listen, y'all are asking for international cuisine questions, so voila. Here we are. It pays to fill out those surveys. If you have any little interests, fill out those surveys at the end. It's always nice. Now, sukiyaki is a Japanese dish that includes slow-cooked meats along with noodles, some leafy veg, tofu maybe, and a dash of soy sauce. Tim's favorite. Also, once it's cooked and served, you dip the bit you're about to eat in some raw egg. Yum, which makes it even tastier. Heard of it? Now, there's no need to use your plain old stove if you're preparing sukiyaki the authentic Japanese way, though, because you cook the dish on a portable stove right at the dining table. At the table is the answer. And 65, you are culinary champions. Well done. Picking up another point from our pot, our hot pot. Well, I do love hot pots. Now, who might you find around the dinner table, though? It's Q4. Q4. Which of these people would be in your immediate family? Would it be your mother, your brother's mother, your mother's brother, or both? Your immediate family. There, oh, this is a puzzly one. You like it when we get a little puzzly with it. So here we go. Let me talk you through this one, okay? It's pretty easy. Your brother's mother is also your mother, presumably, and your mother's brother is your uncle. Now, your immediate family includes your siblings, your parents, sometimes your grandparents, depending on the definition you're using, which means that your mother counts as an immediate family member, but that your uncle does not. Therefore, the correct answer here was your brother's mother. Word to your brother's mother. 46 one-to-winners are doing it right. Oh, and we're so close to our first Stumbler and Stumpy on Q4. 46 got it right. 40, veered off the path already. It's time to grab the reins, get back on track. We're only on Q4, friends. Let's head over to Q5 and see how we fare. Q5, here we go. Q5. Which Jewish festival took place this week? Was it Hanukkah, Rosh Hashanah, or Yom Kippur? This week, which one is it? That's time right there. Now, Gummy Nuggets, I saw you in the chat. Oh, Gummy Nugs, our friend. We see you request in Jewish festivals week in and week out. So here you go. Happy October. Hanukkah takes place at the end of December for 8 days and 8 nights. So that's still coming up this year. And Rosh Hashanah, or Jewish New Year's, came at the end of September. That can only leave Yom Kippur, which comes at the end of a 10-day period in which Jews can repent for their sins. It's a fairly somber affair, usually spent meditating or praying. All of this means that it's Yom Kippur, which took place this week. That's Israeli good work from 67, the winners, who didn't just listen in English class. They're up on their religions, too. Great job, everybody. 67 guess Yom Kippur, 18 if you guess something else. Now you know. Next question might be a really good one for the kids to help out with. So they got those kids in the room, drag them over. Let's see what Q6 holds. Q6, here we go. Which of these Paw Patrol characters is Zuma? Zuma. Tap on Zuma. Do you know who Zuma is? Do you care? Does it matter? I mean, I guess it does in this case. There you go. So fess up. Who left this one for the kids to answer? Come on, admit it. Let me hear. Now, if you've been living under a rock, Paw Patrol is one of the most popular kids' TV shows. And while just about any kid could probably tell you more about it than I can, here's like a brief overview, okay? The show follows a boy named Ryder, who leads a group of adorable rescue dogs working together to protect Adventure Bay and its residents from harm. It's so innocent, even common sense media doesn't mind it. The doggo in the top left is Dalmatian Fire Dog Marshall. Fire Dog Marshall. Get it? That's kind of nice. See what they did there? No, that's not Zuma, so he's out. Shifting to the top right, we've got the recycling truck driver, Rocky. Oh, of course he drives a recycling truck, and his truck turns into a boat. Because of course it does. So it's between the two characters on the bottom now. One of them is called Rubble, and the other is Zuma. Now, I can tell you that Zuma is the hovercraft driving lifeguard in the show, and he's a chocolate lab, which means that you saw him in the bottom right. He's the best boy here, and 54 one-to winners nailed it. Great job, everyone. You guys are real diamonds in the rough. Do you like that one? You win some, you lose some with these puns, but I don't know. I'll go for it every time. Time to step up and face Q7. Here we go, Q7. In darts, what is the highest score that can be checked out in 2 darts? 110, 120, or 170? Checked out in 2 darts. Oh, were you on target with this question? A pun off the bat. You're welcome. Now, in darts, the aim is to reduce your score to 0. But some special rules apply when you're trying to check out by reaching 0, okay? The rules of darts say you can only win a game if you reach 0 by hitting a double or the bullseye. Now, while it's possible to check out most scores up to 170 with 3 darts in this question, we've only got 2 darts in our hand. So to find the highest possible number, we want the first dart to hit the most valuable section on the board, which is treble 20, giving us 60. And then we need to hit the highest scoring section. Then we can win the game, which of course is the 50-point bullseye. Add 60 to 50, and you get the answer to this one, 110. Phew! Woo! 12 one-to winners got this one correct, meaning an astonishing 71 players got this one incorrect. Yikes alert! We have our first stumbler and stumpy of the game on Q7. Lucky Q7. I threw up, Gummy Nugget says. I hope not really. Super tough. Yeah, the whole point's to do your best and stuff. So 12 got it right. And 71. When you throw darts, sometimes you're playing with someone, you're not very good, and you hit the wall next to the dartboard. You're like, oh, sorry, I'm not very good at that. That's what a bunch of you did on this question, but that's okay. Because it's just a friendly game. We're just playing for fun. You know what I mean? There's $25 and 15 and we'll move on. Let's move on to Q8. This was a rough one for everybody. Q8, here we go. We're going to sweep this under the rug. Q8, which of these appears in the first half of the NATO phonetic alphabet? Is it an Asian country, a South American capital city, or both? This is tricky. Oh, it's a trivia staple right here with a glimmer of geography too. Okay. Now, the first half of the NATO phonetic alphabet consists of words to represent the letters A to M. Easy, right? The first half. South America has a number of capital cities that could work here, including Buenos Aires, Brasilia, or Caracas, Venezuela. But NATO said no to all of those and instead went for Lima, the capital of Peru, to represent the letter L. So the South American capital city is in, baby. We're in on the letter L. Moving back to the alphabet a little, we hit the letter I, which many people seems to think stands for indigo, but it doesn't. It stands for Indonesia. Just kidding. No, it doesn't stand for Indonesia either. It stands for India, which is very much an Asian country. So both was what we hope you said for this one right here. 41 said both. Great job. And you folks clearly didn't get lost at C, the letter C, when it comes to the phonetic alphabet. Oh, you know what I mean. Some of them are great, and some of them, you're just happy to be involved. But unfortunately, that means 41 got it right. Do the math. 43 got stumped on this. We have another Stumbler Stumpy of the day. What are you going to do? You win some, you lose some. 43 got it wrong. 41 got it right. That's part of the fun of it all. Who cares? Let's go on to Q9. Q9's fun. Here we go. Q9. What is the most abundant element in the Earth's crust? Is it aluminum, oxygen, or silicon? Aluminium, as the British say. There you go, right there. Now, you guys had to dig deep for this answer right here. But did you strike gold? How about that? Or aluminum? Or oxygen or silicon, I guess. Now you get the idea. Here we're talking about the crust that surrounds the pizza that is our Earth's core. Now, the crust is relatively thin, being only 25 miles deep there, and it splits into continental and oceanic crust. It's also where you'd find tectonic plates, which are responsible for events like earthquakes and tsunamis, as well as the formation of mountains and volcanoes. Those fun things, huh? Now, while the crust is actually made of solid minerals, you'll actually find a lot of oxygen in the form of silicates, which are compounds of oxygen and silicon. Now, it's a pretty reactive element. And how would you react if I told you that it's actually the most abundant element in the Earth's crust? Oxygen. 48 one-to-winners are able to breathe easy on this one right here. Let's see what we got. 34 guessed other things. 48 guessed old oxygen. There you go. Aluminium. Do people say aluminium? I used to say plain old aluminum. It is like British English that says aluminium. Sounds good to me, you know what I mean? Let's move on to Q10. Oh, Q10's a fun one. I love Q10. Here we go. Q10. Which of these isn't mentioned in Lizzo's song Juice? A type of vodka, a type of whiskey, or a type of wine? Oh, do you love Lizzo? I love Lizzo. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who are the smartest 1-2 winners of them all? Now, Lizzo drops enough culinary references in this song to fill an entire kitchen, really. But did you pick up on any of the harder drinks she name drops? And in the chorus, she says, "It ain't my fault that I'm out here getting loose. Gotta blame it on the goose." Do you like that dramatic interpretation? Which, of course, refers to the French Grey Goose vodka. So vodka's not it. And just before the chorus, she mentions that she'd get better over time. Like Chardonnay, getting better all the time. Now she's keeping the French connection going here because Chardonnay is a type of French white wine. It's a pretty bougie one too, you know? So if you gave whiskey a shot, that means you're absolutely right. She talks about Grey Goose vodka and Chardonnay wine, but no whiskey there. That's 25 classy connoisseurs who took a chance on the game and definitely aren't on the rocks. With that one, congratulations to 25, you got it right. To the 52 of you who guessed incorrectly, I guess like shrug emoji. Do you know what I mean? You need to listen to more Lizzo. She played that James Madison flute and everyone lost their mind. But turns out she's like a professional musician. So she's the one who should be playing famous old instruments. You know what I mean? Another Stumbler Stumpy. What can I say? Q11's around the corner, and this is a good one too. Here we go. Q11. Q11, according to IMDb, which of these films had the highest budget? Was it Jurassic World in 2015, The World Is Not Enough in 1999, or World War Z in 2013? That's time right there. Now, they all got world in the title, but which of these three went on into the world with the biggest bankroll, huh? Well, World War Z had a pretty chunky World War chest. Oh my gosh, my words are totally getting jumbled right now. World War Z had a $190 million development and budget. I mean, that was more than Jurassic World, but I know how much. Do you like that? Now, Jurassic World had a $150 million budget. So if you went for Jurassic World, then Tricera topping tonight's lead. Oh my God, I messed it up. Tricera topping tonight's leaderboard. Just got a little trickier for you. Oh man. How about the Bond film, The World Is Not Enough? It's got big names, but has it got a budget to match, Tim? I don't know. Let's find out. Would you be shaken or stirred if I told you the answer was a resounding no? While The World Wasn't Enough, $103 million which was the lowest of the three. The answer we wanted was World War Z. Talking of Z's, 35 one-to-winners weren't sleeping on this question. And we have another stumbler and stumpy. 41 guessed incorrectly, and 35 got it right. Whoomp, there it is. I thought you knew. We're heading into Q12 with a humdinger of a Q. Everyone take a deep breath. One question to redeem yourself. And if you need a little like boost and you have like a candy corn tub, you can just get some candy corn right now to like boost your energy. That might be a fun thing for you to do. Okay, here we go. The final cue of the do. Question 12. Here we go. Question 12. For Ghana's Akan people, which of these often determines a newborn baby's name? Is it the day they were born, the first person to hold them, or their weight at birth? That's time right there. A tricky one. These were some tricky questions, like a lot of world questions and puzzly ones, but here we go. How'd you do? Well, many babies over here have been named after Game of Thrones characters or that keyboard smash Elon Musk and Grimes went for. The Akan people in Ghana have quite an interesting system to give a newborn baby a name. Now, the reasoning is rooted behind the local languages and their interpretation of the Christian creation story. Let's take Kofi Annan, the Ghanaian former U.S. Secretary General, for instance. Now, the name Kofi means Lord of Life's Home. That's kind of nice. And the Akan people believe that God made the first homes on a Friday. So it's no surprise that the word for Friday in the local translation translates to home day. So the name Kofi actually has come to mean born on a Friday and was given to him precisely because he was born on a Friday. That means the day you were born is the correct answer here. 39 one-to-winners could well be on the verge of making today the day you won to win. How about that right now? Another stumbler. 39 got it right. 36 whiffed. We ended on a high note. Now let's see. We have 91 to winners playing. Let's see in the chat what place do you think you came in. I would have guessed I would come in like 77 today. I'd probably get a couple right, but like 77 is what I would gun for. Let's see. Anyone think they came in number one this week? Let's see. I want to see a number one. Oh, Fragley, number one right away. I love that confidence. Gary thought 12. Gary, if you thought 10, you'd get a little binoculars. Let's see. 47. Delta Tiger, 64. Cyber Goddess, 56. 43rd. We got the weird one right. Good for you, Jeremy. All right. I want to see I get some other single-digit numbers guessed here. 1, I win. Samantha, I truly hope you are a winner. Let's see who the actual winners are. Dun, 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 dun. Congratulations to Off the Wall, our gold medalist today with 11 correct answers in 45.87 seconds. Jay Silverman coming in second place. Congratulations. 11 correct answers in 60.83 seconds. And old Milky Fruits with 11 correct answers and 69 nice 0.78 seconds, bringing home our $10 prize. Gary got number 10. Gary got in the top 10. Congratulations to Gary, the man that I like to smooch. That's my boyfriend, everybody. Congratulations to everyone who played. And that's it. That's how we play one to win. Congrats if you snagged a prize today. And I have the best news if you didn't snag any prizes today, because we are back here every single Friday at 4 p.m. New York time, doing the exact same thing, different questions and stuff, but like the same kind of gig. You know what I mean? So that's it. I hope you had fun today. I had fun today. I'm actually going to bust open this little candy corn the minute I'm done. That's my little treat for being a good little host. I hope you laughed or had a nice little time today. If you did, I challenge you to go out and do something nice for someone else in your life, because joy is not meant to be kept. Joy is meant to be shared. I've been Timothy Dunn this entire time. if you had fun playing today, I hope you did. Give someone a nice little treat today. Go get some candy corn for yourself. If no one told you this yet today, I love you, and I'll see you on Twitter and your sweet, sweet dreams. Happy Halloween, everybody. See you next week. Bye.